It's your girl Mickey.
And I am Stuart. And we are back today. This is day 16 of our 28 days of celebrating Black excellence. If y'all did not see the previous video, for day 15, please go back and watch that video. And who did we cover yesterday?
Rebecca Crumpler. She was a doctor.
Dr. Rebecca Lee Crumpler. Lot of information in that video. But of course, if y'all know any more about her, please let us know in the comment section down below. But with that being said, today, day 16, we're gonna be highlighting the one and only. I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden.
Cause you're excited.
Cause I'm kind of excited. You know what I'm saying? But the famous comedian
Richard
Mr. Pryor. Now, obviously, Richard Pryor was before my time. As far as like his career, most of his career, and his comedy shows and stuff like that. Like I didn't see until I was an adult.
Yeah.
But when you watch Richard Pryor, you can see where a lot of your favorite comedians get their material, their influence, not material, their influence. And it's just dope. But number one, my favorite thing about Richard Pryor, he's not from Chicago, but he's from Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Richard Pryor, he was born Richard Franklin Lennox Pryor, December 1st. He's a Sagittarius as well. In 1940 in Peoria, Illinois. One of the most shocking things about Richard Pryor, and this had if you watch his comedy,
it had a lot to do with
his upbringing. He had a very, very peculiar upbringing. He actually grew up in Peoria, Illinois. He grew up in a brothel that was ran by his grandmother. Richard Pryor's mom was a prostitute. And his father was a boxer and a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So he could fight and he was a street dude.
Get it out of the for real.
As y'all know,
he's an American stand-up comedian, actor, and writer. He reached a very broad audience with the way he had a lot of observations, as you can tell in his material, his storytelling style, and he's pretty much widely regarded as one of the greatest and if not the greatest and most influential stand-up comedians of all time. Like I definitely remember my parents, my mom, stepfather, grandma. You talked about Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor was brought up in your house.
Yeah, he was definitely a household name. I remember honestly watching people. You know the big floor model TVs.
Yeah.
Seeing being around. When you turn them on. But being around my older family members and they would have Richard Pryor comedy specials. They would be on the TV and stuff like that, and it was just crazy because you would hear people cracking up. You know what I'm saying? Or they would be playing them on a record because a lot of his stuff was on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? So just hearing that and hearing them crack the hell up, and you wonder what are they laughing at? You don't understand.
It's time for you to go in the room. It's time for you to go to bed.
But then when you get older and you can watch it and you can listen to it, it's a few of his jokes that I know, but obviously we can't say them here. But Richard Pryor he accomplished a lot over his career. He won an Emmy. He won several Grammys. I think he won 5. Yeah. 5 Grammy Awards. That was 74, 75, 76.
81, and 82.
Yeah. But he also won, I didn't know this existed, but he won 2 American Academy of Humor Awards and Writers Guild of America Award. Just Richard Pryor was so well-rounded. He was so relatable. To me, that's always the hallmark of a great comedian.
Yeah, relatable.
Relatability.
Audiences and realms, yeah.
And for people who grew up in the upbringing like us, especially African American households, you could relate to the stuff that Richard Pryor was talking about. Yeah. And he because he had a big family of his own. He had 7 kids.
7 kids. One thing about him, in 1863, he
18.
18? 19.
I was gonna say
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. In 1963, he did move to New York. And he started performing regularly in different clubs and things. Yeah. He performed alongside Bob Dylan, Woody Allen. Those at the time were some really big names.
Real big names. Especially Bob Dylan.
Yeah, especially Bob Dylan. Those were some real big names.
We did cover he does have a huge family. He has 7 kids. He has appeared in over 30 different films. Yeah.
You know him from The Wiz. You know him from The Wiz.
And Harlem Nights. Uptown Saturday Night. So a lot of movies. He also, like we talked about, he did multiple comedy specials.
One thing he did that I didn't even know, I knew he was a writer, but I didn't know he wrote for a lot of different TV shows. Yeah. One of them was Sanford and Son, and I watched Sanford and Son with my mom a lot. Never knew that he was one of the writers for that show. That was crazy. I guess I was not watching them over the credits.
As a kid, we never did.
I mean, you sang the song.
You did. You sang the song.
What do I do work today?
You don't care about nothing.
Okay, go ahead in your room, baby. Get your phone. Go in your room.
Get your phone?
Yeah. I'm gonna edit this out. We got kids, y'all.
Yep, and they strike again. But
yeah, I mean, you definitely sang the song, but I never knew he was a writer for the show.
Yeah, and that's crazy because you think about the influence that Sanford and Son had on a lot of the sitcoms and stuff like that came out when we was kids. And we grew up watching Sanford and Son, just like the Jeffersons and
Good Times
and 227 and all that stuff like that. But he just had so much influence, you know what I'm saying? So it's just weird because even now today, Richard Pryor, his work and his influence, it touches the stuff or the people that make us laugh now. You know what I'm saying?
And this is a side note, but it's been in the works for a long time. I'll be glad when Mike Epps come on out with this movie where he playing Richard Pryor. Yeah. I've been waiting on this movie for 15 years, I feel like. But
I think he gonna kill it though when it do come out.
I really do, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna be 65 when it comes out.
I don't think it's gonna be that. I think honestly it may be finished. I just think with COVID, I don't know if that's something they want to release
straight to DVD or streaming platform.
You know.
I'm just saying, I'm waiting on it. So if you see this Mike Epps, just know I'm waiting on it, okay?
But that's something the people gonna show up and show out for Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy me a whole bell bottom fit.
I'm not gonna do all that.
Buy me a whole bell bottom with the 2 Afro puffs. I'm going in.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just telling you right now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna support. I may watch it more than once, but I'm not. I'm not doing all of that. But you guys, that was Richard Pryor. Again, I'm pretty sure there's more stuff that he did that we don't know about. Some stuff we didn't touch on. Richard Pryor did have somewhat of a tumultuous life. He did. He struggled with some things, as most of us do. But so if you guys want to know more about that type of stuff, then definitely do your research and check that out. He passed away December 10th, 2005 from a heart attack.
It was actually his 3rd heart attack. His very first one, he was 37. And he had triple bypass surgery and all of that throughout his career. So that was just a testament too as to how strong he was, because most people, they have triple bypass and they put him out of commission for a while. And he kept going. Yeah, he wasn't a big dude.
And my thing, anybody who knows me know, my favorite thing in the world to do is to laugh. So people who make that their life's work is to make people laugh, make people feel good. They hold a special place in my heart. So I'm definitely glad we covered Richard Pryor in our 28 Days of Black Excellence. But you guys, with that being said, we will definitely be back tomorrow to give you guys day 17.
Which I am anticipating.
She's excited about this one. And I'm not going to say who it is.
No.
But so you guys definitely got to come back and tune in with us tomorrow. But in the meantime, in between time,
we'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. Love y'all. Peace.